Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the One token. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to check that out before watching this one so that you have more context, as I'm not going to be repeating a lot of the stuff that I said in the previous update. Now, jumping into the daily chart over here. So if you take a look at the yellow descending triangle that we have over here, we're going to take a look at that on the 4-hourly chart because it's better seen on that time frame. Right now we're on the daily, but still, as you can see, usually we do drop down from these descending triangle patterns, but in this case we started moving to the upside, and our target right now is 23 cents. Right now, we're hitting our head on the 20 EMA on the daily chart, which is the yellow line, and the red line is the 55 EMA. You can also look at a rejection at 22.5 cents because that is the first fib level and the previous all-time high. So this is a potential resistance level that we're going to hit our head on and get sent back down. Also, you can see that we're breaking this white trend line, which is a resistance that we've had since November 23rd. We broke above here, failed to hold it as support, and broke down. So this is, as you can see, is sort of a symmetrical triangle that we had over here with a fake out over here. So yeah, those are the two resistance zones that I would look at. Also, you do have the 55 EMA, which is another resistance zone that you can potentially get rejected from. And I don't think this Bitcoin move above 40K is going to last for a long time. I do think we're going to have another pullback because of the Chinese New Year, and because this just seems like another try to liquidate a lot of the short positions and waiting for people to open a lot of long positions and then liquidating those as well as we move down on Bitcoin. So that's just my opinion. Below, we do have the 786 over here at 16 cents, so that's a support level that you should be eyeballing, in my opinion. And if we start dropping down and we have a flash crash and we have a huge wick to the downside, the golden ratio over here is a potential level that we can hold. That's around about 12.5 cents on Harmony 1. So let's just see if we had a back test. So yeah, once we broke through that level, we had a nice back test of the golden ratio. And yeah, that's why this is considered a good support level, so we can potentially land on that zone. But if we zoom out, we can see that we are doing pretty good on Harmony 1 right now. We do have targets at 34.5 cents, 43 cents, and 60 cents over here. I do think we can potentially go even higher if this bull market gets overextended and the euphoric stage gets too overextended at the end of the bull market. Then yeah, we can potentially get to $1 or $1.65 as well. But no one knows how far we can go. If you're holding for the long term, there's no need to worry about these prices. But if you're not holding for the long term, just have the sell orders ready to go, I guess, and just have the exit strategy planned out in advance. Because if you are planning your strategy as the price is moving to the upside, you're going to keep switching the sell order higher and higher until you see a pullback and you sell at a loss potentially, or sell lower than you could have sold, right? Now let's jump into the daily RSI over here. So we do have this support level at 33.2. We had a nice back test of that January 27th, which is the last time we had an update on Harmony 1. And right now we're running into the 47.6 resistance line over here. So this can potentially be a nice take profit zone over here. Not saying we can't go any higher, but as you can see, we did run into this zone over here once, and we did hold this zone as support 2 times over here, and another resistance touch over here. So this is potentially a point where we get rejected to the downside. So yeah, that's if Bitcoin starts moving back down. But you can see that we have, let me just zoom in a little bit over here. So we have 4 green candles right now, and from the bottom of this descending triangle, Harmony 1 is up 25%. So we're potentially looking for a back test of support over here. And what I think is going to happen is we're going to land on this white trend line over here that we have. So make sure you draw this out on your chart so that you can see all the patterns playing out on your own computer. Over here, as you can see, we have a symmetrical triangle with higher lows and lower highs. Now let's jump into the Binance chart. Now jumping into the 4-hourly chart on Binance. In the last video, I did give you this rising wedge over here pattern, and we did have a target at around about 17.115 cents, around about that price. And as you can see, we got to that price over here, and from there we started creating a nice double bottom pattern here, but we didn't end up breaking above this resistance. We got rejected from the 0.236. So the target was met over here, so this was a nice short opportunity if you are into futures trading. I'm not personally, I don't do those. And let me just extend the Fibonacci retracement that we have. I do apologize, I have a bad throat. I was sick for 2 days. Now I feel a lot better, so that's why my voice sounds a bit weird. I do apologize. So this Fibonacci retracement is a bit different than the one we've had on the TradingView chart just recently in the video. So this is a swing high that we had October 26th, and this is a swing low we had on December 6th. So this gives us the 382 Fibonacci at 22 cents exactly. And as you can see, we almost ran into that resistance, and right now we're looking for a back test of the 4-hourly 20 EMA. We did get a bullish cross where the 20 crossed above the 55 EMA, which is a bullish sign in my opinion. So right now what you need to do is you need to land back on the 4-hourly 20 EMA and hold support over there. If you're looking to dollar cost average, I would look at the 0.236 level over here. And the 20 EMA on the 4-hourly chart is a great dollar cost averaging zone in my opinion. You have a buy zone below you over here. Anywhere from 17 to 16.5 cents is a great dollar cost average zone in my opinion, because if I do extend this over here, you can see that each time we've entered into this zone, we had a nice move to the upside. But still, I'm looking for another pullback on Bitcoin and altcoins for that matter, obviously as well. So yeah, let's see what the space does. Let's jump into the 4-hourly RSI. As you can see, we were overbought here, which was a great opportunity to take some profits. If you see this on the 4-hourly chart for a nice little midterm swing trade, this is a great indicator to look at, and you can just buy back in once you get closer to the index of 50. Jumping into the stochastic, you were overbought here as well, above the index of 80. So another indicator telling you that you're overbought and you can potentially start taking some profits. And looking at the MACD, we just had the confirmation of the uptrend on February 4th. And this is a lagging indicator, obviously, but this just gives strength to the fact that we are starting a potential uptrend. But we need to break this high over here at 22 cents, because we just got rejected from that zone, obviously. And if we don't get through that resistance and back test it as support, we're going to be looking at these support levels once again. So have your buy orders ready and set to go. We can dip at any moment. And if I missed out anything on the charts, feel free to let me know down below in the comment section. I always appreciate constructive criticism. And feel free to check out my Twitter. I do post technical analysis in there, or some of the projects that we don't usually follow on the channel. We do have a Telegram chat with a great community. If you have any questions, feel free to join in and ask away. We do have a Discord server where you can request technical analysis, stay up to date with the latest news in the crypto world, and there's a lot more resources in some of the different chats that we have over there on Discord. And we do have a Patreon, which is a great way to support me and a great way for me to give back to those who support me. We have around about 60 posts per month on Patreon, low cap jump calls, buy and sell alerts, technical analysis and video requests, sentiment market analysis, and all of that kind of stuff is in there. So it's a great way to get more exclusive content. It's a great way to support me and a great way for me to give back to those who support me. I'm going to make sure your investment in me pays off, guys. So feel free to check that out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.